Jocke makes some friends. Once upon a time, deep in the forest, behind a large tree stump, stood a little cottage. The cottage was painted a pale yellow and had a tiny chimney on the roof. One day a little rabbit came by. He took a good look at the little cottage and saw that it had a tiny door. There was a little plum from smoke coming from the chimney, and he guessed that someone was home. He was a very curious little rabbit, so he knocked on the door. An old man, no bigger than himself, opened the door. "Hello, rabbit. Who are you?" "Hello, my name is Jocke, and what is yours?" "Mine is Lasse, and my wife who lives here with me is called Lisa." "Where have you learned to talk with animals?" asked Jocke. "I thought that only animals could speak to one another." "We have lived so long in the forest that we have become used to all the animals and have picked up their way of talking. I have never seen you here in this big troll forest. Are you new here?" "Yes, my family and I moved here yesterday. I am just looking around to see if I can find something fun to do, maybe make some new friends." "Let me tell you something about this forest," said Lasse. "Trolls are very big, ugly creatures. They are hairy and very stupid and can only move slowly. They are not nice to humans or animals and like to be left to themselves. They live deep in the forest where few people ever bother them. A forest that has troll in it, like this one, is called a troll forest. You must be very careful in case you meet any trolls. There are lots of lovely animals that you could play with around here, but you must not go to the mountain on the other side of the forest. The troll family live there and they can be dangerous. They don't like strangers coming near them. My wife and I never go there because we don't want to run into them." "I would not be afraid of them," said Jocke. "I will go and see for myself if they are as you say they are. I am not afraid of anything. I think it is best if you stay this side of the forest. You are going to meet lots of friends here without putting yourself in danger. Enough of that now. Would you like a drink, some orange juice, and maybe some carrot?" "Yes, please, but Mom has told me never to go into a stranger's home." "It is good that you listen to your mom. I will go inside to get it, and I will bring it out so that we can eat and drink out here." Lasse went inside and Jocke waited for him to return. What Jocke didn't see was the hedgehog that stood hiding behind a nearby tree. The hedgehog had seen all that had been going on, but was too shy to show himself. He moved a little, and as he did, he stepped on a twig. Snap! Jocke nearly jumped out of his skin. He had no idea that someone was there. He turned around, and then he saw the hedgehog. He was so relieved and so happy to see it was just a little hedgehog that had scared him. Maybe now he had found his first new friend. "Hello," said the hedgehog, mustering up courage. "My name is Piggy. What is yours?" "Hello, Piggy. My name is Jocke. Would you like to be my friend?" "I had loved to be your friend. I am new in this forest and I don't know many animals here. I am glad to make new friends. My family and I moved here just yesterday, and I will be happy to have you as my first new friend," said Jocke. "We can have so much fun together." Both Lasse and Lisa came out and they had a jug of orange juice and plate of carrots. What they didn't know was that Piggy was here too. "We have another visitor," said Lisa as she saw Piggy, and she went back in to get more juice and carrot. "Who are you?" asked Lasse. "You are welcome to our simple home." "My name is Piggy. I just found a new friend here. I hope we will be best friends and that we will have lots of fun together." That is nice, but don't forget what I told you before about the troll family, Jocke. You are not allowed to go to the mountain. Promise me now that you will not go there. I'm sorry, but I can't promise that. We'll not be able to keep, answered Jocke. Lisa had now come back with more juice and carrots, and they all sat around on the ground and started to eat and drink. Lasse began to tell stories about all the animals they had come to know in the forest, and now, because of that, they have lots of visitors every day. Jocke and Piggy listened with open eyes. They could not get enough of Lasse's stories. They wanted Lasse to tell them all about the troll family, but when they asked about that, Lasse went silent. No matter how much they tried to get him to tell them about the troll family, he would say nothing. When they had finished eating, they thanked Lasse and Lisa for the food and promised to come back again soon. Then they set off on their first adventure together. Jocke leaped away at high speed, forgetting that Piggy could not run as fast as he could. Hey, Jocke, you must slow down a little and wait for me. I have only got a little legs. Sorry, Piggy, I forgot that you cannot run as fast as me. I promise I will wait for you. What would you like to do? I saw a little pond near here. We could go there and see if we can find some berries. I saw some raspberry bushes there a while ago, said Piggy. That is a good idea. Maybe we will meet more animals there who can be our friends. But I hope you will always be my best friend. And you will always be mine. I am so glad that I met you, Jocke. They passed by trees and stumps, but suddenly Piggy stumbled over something. They stopped to see what it was and discovered that it was a jumper Piggy had stumbled over. Who could have dropped a jumper in the forest, they both wondered. What they didn't see was that behind a big tree sat a little boy, and he was crying. Once they had seen him, they moved slowly in his direction so as not to scare him. When they reached him, they could see that his clothes was torn and that he was very dirty. The little boy looked up when Jocke and Piggy came close. The animals could see that he was a little afraid of them, and he tried to hide behind a tree. They understood that they had to be very careful now so the little boy would not run away from them. They stopped for a moment, and the little boy looked at them a little surprised. Then he stood up and came towards them. They stood still and waited to see what the boy would do. When he saw that the animals didn't seem to be any danger to him, he started to pet them. Well, only Jocke really. Piggy was too spiky. Jocke liked the feel of the boy's warm and gentle hand on his fur. After a while the little boy became bolder. He sat down and took both of them in his lap. You are so soft, I like stroking you, he said to Jocke. As for you, Piggy, I would pet you too, but your spikes hurts. I am lost and I can't find a way home again. We will help you find your way home, said Jocke. What is your name? The little boy was amazed when he realized that the animals really understood what he was saying to them. It took a few minutes before he could answer. My name is Johan and I am 8 years old. I live on the other side of the forest, but I don't know the way back. Can you help me? Of course we will help you. We only need to know what your house looks like, said Jocke. I live near the Troll Mountain. Behind the mountain there is a tall house with a big playground nearby. I only wanted to come here to see if I could find some berries for us to eat tonight when Dad comes home from work, but I got lost. You must know if there are trolls on the mountain. We are not allowed to go there, but we will help you, said Jocke. I have heard there are trolls there, replied Johan, but I have never seen them. Jocke and Piggy jumped down from Johan's knee, and Johan followed the animals as they moved off again. His mom must be very worried by now because although he didn't know how long he had been away from home, he knew it was been a long time as he was very hungry and it was ages since he had eaten. They picked up his jumper and started off towards the Troll Mountain. Johan tried to keep up with animals, but it was not easy. They were too fast for him, even Piggy. Jocke was in a playful mode and he jumped around like a fool. Piggy and Johan just laughed at him because Jocke had such long springy legs. Are you coming? You are so slow. We will soon be at the Troll Mountains. You must hurry up. I am so curious to know if there are any trolls there. Are you not curious too? Said Jocke. I must go straight home, said Johan. Mom told me never to go to the Troll Mountain, so I can't go with you. Of course you can go there yourself after you have left me at my home. Suddenly Piggy pricked up his long ears. Did you hear that sort of rustling noise? What was it? He asked. They all stopped to listen to see where it was coming from, and suddenly they saw what it was. It was a little roe deer. He was so cute and he looked so helpless. He stopped when he saw them and started at them with a look of surprise. Hello, friends. My name is Woody. What are yours? Jocke was the first to talk to the little deer. He told him what their names were and that Johan was lost in the forest. Woody felt sorry for the boy and he said that he would help them to bring the boy home. Johan, you can ride on my back if you want, said Woody. Johan looked from animal to the other and then decided to accept Woody's offer and ride on his back. He thought the deer was very small to carry his way, but it would be easier if he didn't have to walk all the way. He jumped up and they all started to move on. Johan felt so comfortable on Woody's back. He had never ridden on a deer before, nor on a horse for that matter, so this was a big adventure for him. In the beginning he left a little scared, but soon he felt at easy. He didn't tell the others that because he wanted them to think he was a tough boy. No, it was Piggy who had a big problem keeping up with the others, as he had such small legs to run with. Jocke looked up towards the tree tops and saw a squirrel jumping from tree to tree. He pointed to the squirrel and asked the others, "Can we stop to say hi?" They stopped for a moment. It was good for Piggy because he needed a rest. His legs were so tired. They had walked very deep into the forest by now, and still there was a good bit left before they reached the other side of the forest. "Hi, my name is Boo Boo. Can I stay with you for a while?" asked the squirrel. "Of course you can. The animals are going to take me home. I was lost in the forest when they found me," said Johan. Once again they started to move. They looked like a train when they walked away. First Woody with Johan on his back, next came Jocke, then Boo Boo, and last but not least came Piggy. "Look, there is my home," said Johan and pointed to a big red house not far away from where they now were. "I can see Mom too. She's looking for me. Thank you very much for helping me to find a way home. Maybe we will meet again," said Johan and jumped down to the ground. He thanked them and waved goodbye to them. They all waved back and waited until Johan was with his mum before they started back into the forest. If you want to know more how it goes for Jocke and his friends, you can buy the book on Google Play. Search for Jocke's Troll Tales, written by Annette Björk.